Alright. Welcome back. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, buying Hitmen. Always seems like a fun thing to do. Greetings, my name is Dallas, also known as Infurness, and this is the Thetekkitrealm. Now today, I'm gonna be telling you some practical uses for Hitmen.
I'd like to see the manager.
Look, YouTube, I know you're gonna demonetize this video like you have with the past 35 already, but I really appreciate not going to jail. So as a disclaimer to this whole video, if you're watching and you're a cop, just kidding. Facebook Marketplace. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute. I know we all look at Facebook Marketplace and look at it as kind of like a Craigslist, but without the being kidnapped and held for hostage in some guy's basement part. But turns out that there's not many rules on here either. We've already seen in the past, while working with Hitmen, how the Hitman for Hire operation works. They even made this clever world headquarters of their new international industry of Hitman scams. Now, the reason why this site was available readily on the surface web and wasn't just a part of some unoriginal YouTube iceberg video is because of that exact reason. Scams are far more acceptable than the actual act of committing no longer living on someone. Even though it's in the same category, if this were real, you bet that they would get up on that right now. But since it's just like a moderate crime that only contains people killing their bank account in real life, they just have a moderate response to taking it down. Like, no rush. It's not a race. That just leaves all these other types of scams the opportunity to take the idea and run with it. Which I don't really know how people actually paying for this, falling for this scam don't end up on some kind of list. Either way, I'm doing this. Alright, on second thought, I'm not doing this. I'm messaging them first to see what's going on here. Now first up, this one. A professional solution. Well, I'm glad that they have a gentlemanly option. I can't wait to see what their services are. Now, this being literally available on the most mundane place such as Marketplace, it's kind of entertaining. Now, next we have to find the one and only world-renowned, irreplaceable, mythical, and will be noted as Snoke, the unmistakable legend of no name, the Hitman, which we contacted originally on the last video. I'm not sure if he's retired already, but I'm gonna be bringing him back. In disguise of someone else, of course. Because I don't think the gig would last all that long if he knew who I was, especially after last time. But what we're going to be trying to do is get this Hitman, who seems to be more professional because he was not just trying to use Facebook Marketplace, to go after this Facebook Marketplace Hitman, and vice versa. We're going to be seeing what happens if we put one Hitman against another one. Now, the Hitman Safety Guide. Something that we're all required to go through upon first hiring our first Hitman. So here's how to safely order a Hitman. Ordering Hitmen seems like a very taboo thing in this day of age, but as long as we follow these general rules of thumb, we probably won't die and or go to jail forever. Now the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're contacting the Hitmen through Facebook Marketplace or the likes of which to make sure you're coming in contact with a real high quality scammer and not an actual real life enderer. If you accidentally stumble into the deep web, you might come across a real life scary website, which will just end up scamming you anyway, but not even pretending not to. At least the guys on the surface are nice, high-quality, blue-collar hitmen scammers who will put in some kind of effort into convincing you. Number 2, make sure you're not a psychopath, because if you for whatever reason unironically fall for one of these scams in real life, you will most likely in the near future be visited by some friendly men with guns, and then you will be promptly excommunicado from the rest of society. And that would be pretty sad. And number 3, if you're actually going to talk to one of these scammers, make sure you're only coming in contact with them through using the sponsor of today's video, which is going about 2 inches below the screen and making the red subscribe button gray for 10 years of good luck VPN. It always seems to work for me. And number 4, have fun. That's all you need to know to have a safe encounter with a hitman for hire. Just remember, These are criminals, and by no means should you ever not report them. So, now that we've learned that, it's quite weird to think that these scammers are criminals on the internet who actually, if you take it seriously, are making their victims commit an even worse crime, which is a little bit of a plot twist. The professional solution. Go to our page on Telegram for more information. Well, if that couldn't be any more legit. The professional channel is being rebranded soon. Invites will only be updated on the new one. How to get invited? Hello, and welcome to the Professional Solution Network, where we provide the right kind for each and every customer willing to work with us. This is the public channel. Please ask admin for intel on access to invite channel. Please note to have contacted admin on marketplace page for a price for entry. When charge is accepted, you will be given one of the list to enter, and then they give this list of emojis, which seem to be like an underground, communication method, which is beyond even the brightest minds of today to crack the code of. You will type in one of these to the bot to proceed. They are based on your selected solution and will grant you access to become invited. Please note that we are very, very busy right now with our orders, and a lot of our men are currently in use. Please be patient with a response. Your professional agent will respond to you with your solution immediately. So let's just ignore this and contact the original seller. Hey. This genius strategy is what gets them every time. It's literally the same strat I also use for other things too. There was no response, which seems to be familiar for some reason. Hi. This was my backup plan. I don't whip out the big guns unless I absolutely have to, of course. In this case, I had to let them know that I was determined. No response. Hello? This is the absolute last resort. Mutually assured destruction, if you will. And I only save it for the most dire of circumstances. In this case, you'll come to see that it was enough to work. What do you want?
Little trouble there.
I'm sorry, it looks like I may have bothered you. All I want is a solution done professionally. What you want to do is soothe it, rather than douse the snake in oil. That's not... Can you read? It said, make it into channel. Guard Mandarin. It shows all the info in there. Now, let me introduce you to something. It's something real good, I promise. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Okay? Here we go. It's a little something I like to call... Are you asking? Or and there was no response from this point, so I guess he was just too busy guarding his Mandarin, so... I elected to just talk to and would be noted as Snoke instead. Hi, I was wondering if you would still be available for any paid jobs? I got the number from a very satisfied customer who recommended me to you. A more reasonable approach. No response. Did everyone migrate south to ScammerCon this year? I don't know what I missed this whole time after being gone, well, aliens invaded. Alright, nothing too abnormal about that. Hey, is this Polaris? Bro, I got a lot of money to spend on you because I have a killer job needing to be done. Please get back to me. Alright, I knew what this guy's new on-the-job name was because I followed his IP around to a forum website where he went by that. Who are you? Don't call me that. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't have a secret identity yet, but I need a job done ASAP. I understand you accept money for hire? Hire in what? Oh, come on. Don't play it like that. My friend found your service and recommended it to me. I have a grievance I need settled, and I'm willing to offer a hefty bounty. I'm only private account, not interested. Luckily though, I was able to get a hold of this guy's actual earnings because a worker of the previous website, of which we contacted this original Hitman through the first time, revealed everything through this spreadsheet. Because they came clean and show someone who was one of the most recent customers by the pseudonym Paul Schatz, who was scammed out of $5,000 for what I'm dreadful to imagine is a legitimate Hitman hire attempt. This guy made $128,000 in 1 year. It doesn't show the year, but in 365 days. There's a whole lot more unhinged people out there doing this type of stuff than what you'd like to think. But now, I have leverage. My guy Paul sent me. Paul Shots. He said you were taking your time to complete the order, but you were one of the best. Like I said, I'm willing to offer a lot. Listen carefully. My private account is private reason. Past clients are not allowed to share my info. Tell that to Paul. I'm here already anyhow. You wouldn't want anyone else to find out about you. Listen here. You are not to threaten me. I will kill. But truly I say, okay. My price is my price. Alrighty. 2 Bitcoin for 1 target. You will not get any other chance. Nice! I'll get that for you real quick. I think I got one of those laying around somewhere here. I am not playing a game. If you are messing around, I will leave.
Please! Don't get up.
Wait, but I'm talking to you on your own number. Now back to Professional Solutions, the Facebook Hitmen group. I contacted their admin. Hello? I don't think I received an emote yet. Could I get one? Hi. Which service did you purchase? I don't know exactly, but I paid 2 whole Bitcoin for it. That at least deserves an emoji, no? You should have selected purchase package. 1 target. 2 targets. Group. Individual. Influential. Oh, sorry. I just got that first one. I spent my other coin on something else. In this case, you will use the cash emoji for invite. How do you want it sent? Email or SMS? SMS is preferable to a gentleman like myself. Okay. So I sent them the number. So now they expertly and inconspicuously sent the entire rules and guidelines in an immediate text message.
I'm a lawyer, I have no idea what that means.
And rest assured, this is what any real hitman does. It's not like the way it is in the movies, where they all just run undercover hotels and use golden coins. And now, going back to Polaris, also known as and will be known as Snoke previously. Trust me, bro, this guy's a douchebag. I paid them for a free Roblox account, but they never gave it to me. And then a nice fat link to the Facebook profile of whoever was hosting the Professional Solutions Hitman group. It looks like, unbeknownst to Polaris, although formerly known as and to be known as Snoke, is at a little bit of a disadvantage since I have all their actual personal information thanks to this whistleblower that I can personally hand over to the other hitmen, Professional Solutions. Polaris's price is also a bit on the high side with 2 coins. So going back to Professional Solutions, good. Since you have submitted the required intel, it's now required that you provide the details of preferred means of action. Once we verify payment, we will confirm. A few options are below. 1. Silent and easy. Target will be removed painlessly and without evidence. Number 2. Loud and violent. Target will be exterminated painfully and left at the scene. Number 3. Public spec. Target will be taken out of in public and in a populated area for more embarrassment. Number 4. Chaotic and deadly. Target will be eliminated in a mass casualty of civilians through coordinated methods such as bombing hostage or a terrorism plus 4,500. Well, I kind of just want to eliminate him, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about all the rest. After all, this person stole 5,000 from my friend Paul. If you need more info on that, I could send you his card. Not necessary. Which option do you want? Well, I guess I'm going with number 1. Okay, thanks. And switching sides. Okay, first transfer the Bitcoin to this address, and we will get started. Oh, nice. Let me just convert them then. No. Do not concert. All you have to do is send them. Well, I don't know how I can send a coin just by using a bunch of gibberish like that. I'll have to go to my local Western Union and convert it to gift cards. What gut? Well, looks like this is going good so far, so let's check back up with Professional Solutions. Yes, sir. We have the perfect arrangement. Do tell me, what is your time frame wanted? We can get him in it in 1 hour. Where's payment? Oh, great! Sounds a bit slow, but will work.
Meanwhile,
listen, faggot. I will kill as authorized. I am able to kill anyone. Don't mess around here. Hear you loud and clear. So when are we getting this done? I said, once you send the coins to the address, you will get started. I am very efficient, and I will not hesitate to kill at the target. Well, I wouldn't suggest doing it at the target. They're a little bit strict on that type of thing. Maybe a Walmart would be better. Okay. I am ready. Where is the payment?
Good evening, Mr. Wick.
I checked the current inbox, and I see no invoice for the order. Can you check if sent it? So now they're getting a little bit suspect, so I waited for the perfect time to initiate the crossover of a lifetime. Upon adding a new group, using both the number of professional solutions and my guy Polaris, I thought it would be a great time to continue this arrangement with both parties in agreement. Yes, I just checked and it's there alright. Maybe the system needs some time to process it. Good, just make sure it's done by 15:30 UTC or order is canceled. How can I make sure your system processes the payment I already gave you faster? I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Could you set it? Are you asking or telling me? What is this? Polaris enters the chat with confused tentativeness. Great, as if one hitman wasn't good enough.
Now there are two of them.
Who are you? What do you mean? Hey, did you get the payment yet? I sent each of you a coin. I am goddamn tired of this. If you don't give your payment, I will cancel. I will cancel your transaction. Hey, what are you doing? I'm at the Walmart now, converting the coins to gift cards, like you said. Excuse me, sir. Who is all this other talking? I am losing patience. Well, don't do that. After all, the guy's right here. That is it. I am leaving. Wait, Polaris. The target is in this group chat. You can take him down. Which are you talking? Are you Oh my god. Wait, are you asking me or him? Don't use my name, idiot. Discreet orders only. What are you talking about? Descartes orders? The transaction is. This is a private. Not me. Are you a dumb? He is joking us. Whose address is it then? And in a confusing turn of events, it looks like an address was sent which is supposed to apparently be Polaris's current location. Wait a minute. Is it near the Walmart? Because maybe you can help me out with these gift cards. That's BS. No. Hey. Hey, dumb. Him or you? No, you. Dummy playing games. Give my address to him and name. Why would I do that if you said this is a private transaction? No, you did. I don't know your address, bro. Yes. Hey, I'm coming to kill you. So just shut up and pay the money or just leave. He's lying. Well, the truth is I wouldn't have to use your name if you didn't change it so much. It used to be Snoke. You can't prove it. So why would both of you scam and present yourself as hitmen? You never pay money. How can I scam? No, he is. I told you. Forget it. Out of here. Ooh.
You know, I'm something of a myself.
Hey, you. Explain who you are and how you know me. Why don't you explain how nice you're living off of 128k? What do you mean? You really don't think I know all about your previous website being leaked? Tell me, what kind of people do you typically get paying you that much money on a regular basis? Does it ever occur to you that you are actually enabling real crime in and of being a criminal yourself? But that proved to be too much for Polaris to handle. So after that unbelievable cliffhanger of an ending, this entire cinematic universe has come to a conclusion off of me basically exposing to Polaris, aka and will be noted as Snoke previously, that I have gotten his entire tax return, and the IRS is not going to be too happy.
I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
But thank goodness I wasn't Paul Schatz. And as for the professional solutions guy, it looks like he just completely left the chat as well, way before, but that was probably the smartest thing to do, instead of just sticking around for about 3 days in a row, which they did. So basically that's the end result of these two hitmen encountering themselves. I don't know why I can't get my money's worth already, since I already paid them 2 golden coins. Golden coins are supposed to mean something, so now that I probably landed myself as being excommunicado of all of these hitman services, I guess you could basically just leave this video with a life lesson on what it's like to actually buy 2 hitman in a row and place them against each other. Essentially, don't do that, but also if you do, well, make sure you record it, because it's pretty funny, and make sure you check out my new hit single called Sunny V2. It's one of my personal favorite songs, not just because it was made by me, but because it wasn't. It's completely copyrighted, so make sure you go and check that out on SoundCloud, iTunes, Pandora Music, and probably someplace else. Okay, I'll be somewhere else now. Until next time you see me, might be never. Goodbye.